So this person says they're struggling with low self-esteem issues. They say that they really screwed themselves over because they can't project confidence and authority. It looks like they have significant accomplishments. They've accomplished a lot, but they feel like because they don't talk about what they do and what they've done, they kind of shrug it off. They feel like other people don't value them. So now they're sort of saying, well, I guess I do this to myself. They go on to say, what they don't realize is that when they're doing these things, they are actually really, really insecure. Their anxiety causes them to overdo it. They actually overaccomplish, which means they may accomplish their goal, but they go all out and just about, in their words, kill themselves in the effort. Finally, they say they've been doing everything in their power to work on this issue and to try to overcome it, but it never stops. They're always feeling unworthy and just can't shake it. I'm really sorry to hear this, that you feel this way, but I get it. So there's a couple of things going on here and a few things that come to mind. One is this idea that we need to project confidence and authority all the time. Now, there are moments, if we're in a position at work where we're a boss or a manager, or we have a job to get done, and that involves managing people, then yeah, it can be important. It can be useful to sort of be comfortable in your own skin. But I don't think that that's what this person is talking about. I think they're talking more about a forced confidence, and they even talk about when they accomplish their goals, they have to overdo it. They have to overcompensate. I think we've all seen people who feel insecure and try to overcompensate that insecurity by being overly boisterous or argumentative or pushing people around. In fact, many people who end up being bullies and bullying other people often have low self-esteem. They have self-esteem issues. They don't feel worthy. And so to compensate, they find someone weaker than them and they bully them. We can clearly see that that's probably not the healthiest way to go about it. The other thing that this person says is that they've tried everything to overcome it. They're really pushing and working and trying to overcome it. And in my experience, the more we push against something, the more it pushes back. And in the case of low self-esteem or feelings of unworthiness, again, the more we try to fight those feelings, the more we try to overcompensate for them, the more they push back, right? So what is the answer? Well, my expertise is really using the power of hypnotherapy to help you really take a look at what is the cause. What is the cause of my behavior? You see, low self-esteem, overcompensating, all of these things, these are the symptoms of the internal workings. Oftentimes, we just can't see our own shortcomings. We can't see our own thought processes because we've been doing it for so long. It just becomes habitual, it becomes automatic. And so, one of the ways I like to really, really help people is to sit with them over Zoom or in person here in my office and really slow down and get them to a place where they can begin to reflect. This is where the psychological knots begin to become untied. We have ahas, we have insights, we see where our patterns of behavior are affecting us, where our thinking, our old patterns of thinking are affecting us. And the beautiful thing is when they become untied, it's as if it was no longer, it's as if it was never an issue. This is what I want for you. One of the key things in what this person is talking about, again, they say overcompensating, pushing towards it, trying to be authoritative, wanting to be confident. What I would invite you to do is really reflect on the fact that whoever you think you need to be, that is just an idea. That is perhaps you're comparing yourself to other people and what you've seen. What the world needs and what your job needs really is for you to be you in the most authentic way possible. I know it might be difficult. You might be going, I don't even know who I am. But here's the thing. You're not your job. You're not your salary. You're not your job title. You're none of these things. You are unique and you bring something unique to the table. And so I would begin exploring that and begin showing up as best you can as that. And as you do, just begin to notice how other people react around you. It's not so much about putting on a mask and becoming somebody else. Now we can all do that. We have that capacity to put on the mask, but I'm really interested in what happens when we show up as our true selves. What happens when we show up and just be real and in the moment? Because I believe that what happens when we do that is that we're naturally more comfortable in our skin. We have less on our mind. One might even say we project a high level of self-esteem and confidence.